Dr. Emily Williams walked through the abandoned halls of the old medical clinic, her footsteps echoing in the silence. Her flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows that seemed to move on their own. She was here to gather forgotten files, but something felt terribly wrong. The deeper she went, the heavier the air became, as if the building itself was alive, watching her every move. She stepped into the surgery room, a place frozen in time. Rusted surgical tools lay scattered, and the scent of decay hung in the air. On the operating table, an old journal caught her eye. It belonged to Dr. Blackwood, the original head surgeon. She opened it, her eyes widening at the cryptic entries. Failed experiments, unsanctioned procedures, patients never left. As she read on, a shadow lurked in the corner of her vision. A sudden noise made her turn sharply. The flashlight fell from her hand, clattering onto the floor and plunging the room into darkness. She picked it up and pointed the beam towards the source of the sound. Her heart raced as she saw tracks on the dusty floor, fresh footprints leading away. Doubting herself, she followed them down a darkened corridor, where the walls closed in more tightly with each step. The footprints led to a locked metal door at the end of the corridor. She pried it open to reveal a small room lined with shelves. Jars filled with preserved specimens glistened eerily in the flashlight's beam. At the center stood a large glass tank. As Emily approached it, her breath caught. Inside was a body perfectly preserved, with eyes wide open as if in mid-scream. She recognized the face from old photographs, Dr. Blackwood himself. As she backed away in horror, the room's lights flickered on. She turned to see a figure standing in the doorway, cloaked in shadows. The figure stepped forward, revealing an aged man. "You found me," he whispered, his voice echoing strangely. "I am Dr. Blackwood, and you've just uncovered my greatest secret, eternal life." Emily's mind raced, struggling to comprehend the implications. An experiment gone wrong, or had he succeeded in a horrifying way? Before she could react, the figure lunged at her. In the struggle, the glass tank shattered, spilling its dark liquid. Emily managed to break free and ran, but as she stumbled back into the hallway, she felt a chilling presence close behind. She burst out of the clinic, gasping for air, only to find the building was gone. The land was bare, no sign of the clinic ever existing. But as she looked down, clutched in her hand was Dr. Blackwood's journal, its pages wet with dark liquid.